Attention all foodies and bourbon aficionados. Get ready to embark on an epic culinary adventure at the Oak Raleigh, a scratch kitchen and bourbon bar that will elevate your dining experience to stratospheric heights. Picture this, a culinary symphony that makes your taste buds scream with delight, paired with an orchestra of exquisite bourbons that will ignite your soul. Step inside this culinary wonderland and prepare to be stunned. The menu is a masterpiece, featuring made-from-scratch dishes that burst with flavor like 1,000 tiny firecrackers. Their burgers are no ordinary pastisserie seasoned to perfection, grilled with love, and stacked with gourmet toppings that will make your mouth water like a little waterfall. But wait, there's more. The star of the show is their mac and cheese. It's so cheesy, so creamy, so utterly delicious that even the most jaded palate will bow down in reverence. It's like a symphony of cheese in your mouth, a culinary masterpiece that will leave you craving more. Of course, no bourbon bar worth its salt would neglect the amber nectar. The Oak's bourbon selection is like a pilgrimage for whiskey enthusiasts. With over 100 remarkable bourbons, from classic favorites to rare gems, there's a sip to satisfy every discerning palate. But what sets the Oak apart is not just its exceptional food and drink. It's the vibrant atmosphere and passionate staff. They're not just servers, they're bourbon ambassadors, eager to share their love of the spirit and guide you on a journey of discovery. You'll feel like you've stumbled upon a secret club for whiskey lovers, where knowledge and camaraderie flow as freely as the bourbon. So what are you waiting for? Gather your fellow gastronomes, put on your finest bib, and rush to the Oak Raleigh. Prepare to be amazed, delighted, and utterly intoxicated by a dining experience that will leave you craving more. Just don't forget to bring your stretchy pants, you're going to need them for all the culinary and bourbon-fueled adventures that await you. Tamasha, a feast for the senses and a stand-up comedy routine in one. Step into Tamasha, my friends, where modern Indian cuisine meets Seinfeld-esque wit. This place is as visually stunning as an A-list Oscar red carpet, with eye-catching artwork and booths that look like they belong in a designer's dream. The staff here is as welcoming as a warm, fuzzy blanket on a cold night. When our reservation was delayed, the owner himself swooped in like a culinary superhero, offering us a free cocktail to appease our impatient souls. It's like they're part of some secret comedy act where the punchline is "here's a free drink" on us. Now, let's talk about the food. It's like a symphony of flavors, a comedy that makes your taste buds dance and your belly laugh with delight. The chicken biryani. It's got a spice that would make your tongue do a Jerry Seinfeld joke. What do you call a spicy biryani? A curry come lately. The butter chicken. It's as creamy and comforting as a stand-up comedian telling the perfect dad joke. Why did the chicken cross the restaurant? To get to the other side of the tandoori oven. Now, the prices. They're a little on the Seinfeld-sized wallet level, but hey, it's worth every penny. It's like investing in a front-row seat to a culinary Broadway show, with a dash of Kramer-esque quirks thrown in for good measure. So gather your friends, grab your Seinfeld references, and head on over to Tamasha. Prepare to be amazed by the food, entertained by the service, and leave with a smile as wide as George Costanza's wallet when he wins a free sub sandwich. Just remember, when you're at Tamasha, don't be surprised if you hear a distant yola, yola, yola from the kitchen. It's just the chefs adding a touch of Seinfeld to your culinary adventure. Brodito, a Mediterranean odyssey for foodies and seafood aficionados. Brace yourself for a culinary adventure that will transport you to the sun-kissed shores of the Adriatic Sea. Brodito is not just a restaurant, it's a theatrical masterpiece, a gastronomic symphony that will leave your taste buds singing for an encore. From the moment you step inside, you're whisked away to a realm of elegant coastal vibes. The walls adorned with vibrant hues, the hum of lively conversations, and the intoxicating aroma of freshly baked bread will ignite your senses. But the true magic lies on the menu. The culinary maestro, Chef Scott Crawford, has crafted a symphony of flavors inspired by the vibrant culinary traditions of southern Italy and Croatia. Each dish is a masterpiece, a testament to the chef's artistry and unwavering commitment to using only the finest ingredients. Start your journey with the epic coal-roasted wild mussels. These succulent morsels, charred to perfection, burst with oceanic goodness that will leave you craving for more. The spicy octopus, tender and tantalizing, will awaken your palate with its irresistible blend of spice and seafood delight. As you delve into the pasta rice section, prepare to be mesmerized by the ravioli. These delicate pillows of pasta, filled with a symphony of flavors, will melt in your mouth like a dream. And for those with a taste for the extraordinary, the seafood risotto is a must-try. Its creamy embrace, studded with an orchestra of seafood treasures, will transport you to culinary heaven. But Brodito is not just about seafood, it's also a haven for meat lovers. The pica, a Croatian delicacy, features succulent lamb and pork belly that have been slow-simmered to tender perfection. Each bite of this rustic stew will warm your soul and leave you craving for more. And when it comes to dessert, Brodito delivers the grand finale. The Italian dark chocolate custard is a symphony of sweetness and decadence, a perfect ending to a truly memorable dining experience. So gather your crew, don your finest bib, and prepare to embark on a culinary voyage like no other at Brodito. It's where the flavors of the Adriatic Sea come alive, leaving you with an experience that will stay with you long after the last bite. Just be warned, you may never want to leave this Adriatic paradise. The Dankery, where your taste buds do a dank dance party. Attention, foodies. Brace yourselves for a gastronomic adventure that'll leave you saying, "Holy moly, this place is the dankest." The Dankery, a culinary sanctuary tucked away in the heart of Raleigh, is not just a restaurant, it's a sanctuary for fried food fanatics. From chicken tenders that'll make Colonel Sanders jealous to fries so crispy they'll cut the roof of your mouth in a good way, this place has got it all. Their signature chicken Caesar salad fries is like a symphony for your taste buds. Imagine perfectly cooked fries, smothered in creamy Caesar dressing, topped with crispy chicken chunks and shaved Parmesan cheese. It's the perfect harmony of flavors that'll make you question why you ever bothered with boring old salads. Now, let's talk wings. Oh boy, these wings will transport you to a realm of fiery delight. Their hot garlic palm wings are a masterpiece, with a crispy coating that shatters like glass and a tangy sauce that'll make your eyes water in a good way, again. And the fries. Oh my goodness, the fries. They're like little golden soldiers, standing tall and proud, just begging to be dipped in your favorite sauce. Heck, you could even eat them plain and still be in food heaven. Sure, there might be a bit of a wait sometimes, but trust me, it's worth every delicious minute. Plus, they've got neon lights, loud music, and a chill vibe that'll make you feel like you're at a secret underground party. So next time you're craving something that's fried, seasoned, and utterly irresistible, don't hesitate. Head on down to the Dankery and prepare for a culinary experience that'll leave you craving more and maybe popping a few buttons on your pants. The Mill, a culinary grand slam. Prepare yourself, folks, because the Mill is about to knock your socks off. It's like the culinary equivalent of a boxing match between Muhammad Ali and the Tasmanian Devil, a symphony of flavors and textures that will leave you begging for more. Let's start with the steakhouse salad and that rigatoni bolognese. Picture this, a lush meadow of spring greens, dotted with grilled steak that dances on your tongue. The bolognese, well, it's a savory masterpiece that's so rich, I swear I heard it humming Ave Maria in my mouth. The salmon tartar was a bit of a curveball, served on what felt like a stale piece of cardboard. But hey, even Wayne Gretzky missed the occasional slapshot. As for the mains, the NY strip and trout were cooked to perfection, like a well-oiled Swiss watch. And that Mill burger, my friends. It's a veritable colossus, a monstrous pound of ground beef that will make even the most hardened carnivore weep with joy. Oh, and the short rib patin. It's like a dance party for your taste buds, but with less grinding. The ambience is like a swanky penthouse suite, but with a touch of rustic charm. It's the perfect spot for a romantic date or a casual night out with the crew. And the music. It's like a time capsule of all the best tunes from the Zans. I swear, I heard Billy Joel singing Piano Man on the sly. Now, let's address the occasional hiccup. The service can be a bit spotty, like a leaky faucet on a rainy day. And the nachos. Let's just say they were about as exciting as a sock with a hole in it. But don't let that deter you. Overall, the meal is a home run hitter, a culinary grand slam. So grab your forks, loosen your belts, and prepare for an unforgettable dining experience. It's like a circus for your taste buds, but with no clowns, just pure, unadulterated culinary bliss. A place at the table where the food's good and the mission's greater. Yo, foodies, get ready for a taste of the divine at a place at the table in Raleigh. This ain't your average restaurant, folks. It's a culinary commune where compassion spices up every dish. First, let me address the parking situation. It's like the wild frontier out there. But fear not, my fellow belly worshippers. Download Parkmobile and you'll pay less than the cost of a Big Mac for an hour's worth of stress-free parking. Now, let's talk about the food. Oh, mama. The bacon was so crispy and savory, it made my taste buds do a backflip. The eggs were like little clouds of flavor, hovering above the buttermilk waffle that was cooked to an absolute masterpiece. I slathered the whole shebang with bacon jam, and it was like a party in my mouth that wouldn't quit. But wait, there's more. The biscuits were so fluffy and tender, they could have been used as pillows. And the grits. Goodness gracious, they were smooth as butter and tasted like they were cooked by a southern granny with a secret recipe. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what's the catch? Well, my friend, there ain't none. This ain't some fancy pants establishment where they charge you an arm and a leg. A place at the table operates on a pay-what-you-can system. That means you can give them the suggested price, pay less if you're a little strapped, or even volunteer for an hour to earn your meal. And get this, they have this brilliant concept called Pay It Forward. You can buy a 10-place card and give it to someone in need, or you can use it yourself when times are tough. It's like a virtuous circle of deliciousness. So, next time you're in Raleigh, do yourself a favor and take a bite out of a place at the table. You'll not only satisfy your belly but also warm your heart. Plus, you'll get to brag to your friends that you dined at a restaurant that's making a difference in the community. Just a heads up, the place can get a little hectic at times, like rush hour at a Walmart. But hey, that's the beauty of it. It's a melting pot of people from all walks of life, all coming together to break bread and spread kindness. And if you see me there, don't be shy. Come on over and say what's up. We'll do a bacon jam dance together and make the angels smile. Prepare your digestive system for a biscuit belly bonanza. Attention, biscuit enthusiasts. Brace yourself for a culinary adventure that will make your taste buds do the Charleston. Biscuit Belly is the newest kid on the Raleigh restaurant block, and it's come to shake things up like a frenzied hula dancer. From the moment you set foot inside this bright and bustling space, you'll be greeted by the aroma of freshly baked biscuits that will make your stomach growl like a hungry lion. The menu is a comedy of its own, with options like the sausage pancake corn dogs that will have you scratching your head and salivating simultaneously. But let's talk about the biscuits themselves. They're as light and fluffy as a newborn baby's bottom, and they come piled high with a smorgasbord of delicious toppings. The Mama's Boy is a masterpiece, featuring a juicy chicken breast that's so tender it could make a tofu look like Chuck Norris. The Belly Buster is a behemoth, stacked with everything from bacon and sausage to brisket and mushroom gravy. It's like the gastronomic equivalent of a superhero team-up. And let's not forget about the bonnets, which are basically cinnamon sugar-dusted biscuit donut holes served with a side of bourbon cream cheese frosting. Think of them as the sweet equivalent of a stand-up comedian's encore performance. But here's the deal, this place is popular. So popular, you might have to wait in line. But don't despair. While you're waiting, you can channel your inner Jerry Seinfeld and make up your own bit about the absurdity of lining up for biscuits. Or you can just eavesdrop on the conversations around you and laugh at the people who are debating whether to get the Rockwell Supreme or the gravy train. So, there you have it. Biscuit Belly is a biscuit bonanza that will leave you feeling satisfied, slightly bloated, and uncontrollably giggling. It's the culinary equivalent of a comedy show that also feeds your belly. And trust me, your digestive system will thank you for the ride. Mustang House, where the spice flows like the Raleigh Beltline. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you a culinary oasis in the heart of Raleigh, Mustang House. Brace yourselves for an epic adventure where your taste buds will dance the Nepali Indian jig. Prepare for the grand entrance of the garlic naan, a crispy, fragrant symphony that will make your mouth water like a desert camel. Dip it into the velvety chicken tikka masala, a dish so creamy and flavorful, it will make you question why you ever doted on Alfredo. And if you're feeling adventurous, buckle up for the chicken vindaloo, a fiery concoction that will ignite your palate like a Diwali sparkler. But hold your horses, my friends. Mustang House isn't just a spice emporium. Their mango lassi is like a tropical getaway in a glass, cooling your taste buds after the vindaloo's dance party. It's so refreshing, you'll feel like you're sipping on a cloud of mango nectar. Now, let's talk atmosphere. While the lighting might be a bit too reminiscent of a hospital operating room, don't let that deter you. The food is so captivating, you'll forget you're not in Agra Fort. But wait, there's more. Their momos are the bomb diggity, bursting with flavor in a spicy yellow soup. And their pani puri is like a miniature roller coaster for your taste, but refreshingly spicy and guaranteed to leave you grinning like a Cheshire cat. Vegetarians, fear not. Their dal soup is a vegetarian's dream, a creamy, flavorful masterpiece that will make you forget all about that boring salad you've been nibbling on. And their aloo gobi, a potato and cauliflower curry, is so perfectly cooked, you'll wonder why you've been wasting your time with mashed potatoes all these years. One minor quibble, the rice. It's a bit like your ex-boyfriend knit the most exciting thing in the world, but it does the job. Overall, Mustang House is a culinary gem that will leave you craving for more. Just make sure you bring your own beer, because this place is drier than a broom closet. But hey, who needs alcohol when you've got food that's this delicious? So gather your posse, clear your schedule, and prepare for a night of epic culinary adventure at Mustang House. You won't regret it unless you're allergic to spices, in which case, well, good luck. Cock-a-doodle damn, y'all. If you haven't eaten at Cock-a-doodle moo, you've missed out on a clucking good time. This food truck is like a comedy show on wheels, serving up food that'll make you laugh and cry with joy. Get the Raven sandwich, trust me. It's the star of the show, with brisket that's as tender as a newborn chick and slaw that'll make you sing hallelujah. The BBQ sauce is like a hot, sloppy kiss from a cowboy, leaving you wanting more. And don't even get me started on the smoked wings. They're so crispy, they'll make you think the chickens gave themselves a Botox treatment. But wait, there's more. The deep-fried mac and cheese is the MVP of side dishes. It's crunchy on the outside, gooey on the inside, and will make you forget all about that low-carb diet you started yesterday. The service is like a stand-up routine. The staff will crack jokes, make you feel like family, and even do a chicken dance if you ask nicely. And the prices. They're cheaper than a trip to the circus. Now, bear with me for a minor complaint. The ribs are like a teenage crush, unfulfilling and left me wanting more. But hey, even the funniest comedians have an off night sometimes. Overall, Cock-a-doodle moo is the real quack deal. It's a food truck that'll make you laugh out loud and stuff your belly with deliciousness. So hop on that food truck carousel and give 'em a try. You won't be psyched, you'll be chica-psyched. Death Taxes, a culinary symphony that will leave you taxed but exhilarated. Fellow gastronomes, prepare yourselves for a culinary adventure that will send your taste buds into a frenzy and your wallets into a coma. Death Taxes, the brainchild of culinary enchantress Ashley Christensen, is not just a restaurant. It's a performance, a masterclass in the art of dining. Upon entry, you'll be greeted by an ambience that evokes a sense of occasion, yet remains inviting for an impromptu date night. As you settle into your seat, the rhythm of the kitchen will draw you in like a moth to flame. The kitchen counter offers front row views of the culinary symphony unfolding before your eyes. Our server, Anna, was a walking encyclopedia of culinary knowledge, introducing each course with lyrical fervor. The wine pairings, orchestrated by the maestro himself, complemented the dishes like perfectly cinched musicians in an orchestra. The menu reads like a love letter to local ingredients, with comforting dishes that embrace your inner child while simultaneously elevating your palate. Standouts include the king crab that's so fresh, it could dance the tango, and the twice-baked potato that's so creamy, it'll make you forget all your troubles. But wait, there's more. The lemon dessert is a masterpiece of citrus-infused delight that will leave you wondering why you've never tried a lemon dessert before. And don't even get me started on the handmade dishes. They're so exquisite, you'll want to ask the chef for the blueprints. Oh, and that half-pressed decaf during dessert. It's the perfect clutch move to give your caffeine-addled brain a moment of respite. However, like any masterpiece, Death Taxes is not without its quirks. The salad could use a crouton or two, the horseradish sauce needs a bit more bite, and the strawberry puff didn't quite hit the high notes. But these minor imperfections are like the occasional sour note in a symphony that adds depth and character to the overall experience. In the end, Death Taxes is a restaurant that will leave you both satisfied and exhilarated. It's a culinary experience that will make you laugh, cry, and possibly request a second mortgage. So gather your fellow foodies, clear your calendar, and prepare for an unforgettable night at Death Taxes. Just like the inevitability of taxes, this restaurant is one you simply can't avoid. Meat Bite, the culinary comedy franchise, prepare to be smitten, my fellow Epicureans. For in the bustling heart of Raleigh, nestled like a sumptuous pearl in an oyster of possibility, lies Meat Bite, a culinary sanctuary that will tickle your taste buds, tickle your funny bone, and leave you begging for more. Picture this, a humble abode, its unassuming exterior belying the gastronomic treasures within. Step inside, and you're greeted by a chorus of warm smiles, as if every employee has been handpicked from a comedy club's open mic night. The menu, a symphony of flavors, dances before your eyes like a troupe of acrobats. The smashed cheeseburger, a masterpiece of culinary brilliance, boasts a bun so soft, it could cradle a newborn. The hot chicken sandwich, a spicy symphony of flame-kissed poultry, will set your taste buds ablaze with its perfect balance of heat and flavor. And let us not forget the tacos. Oh my, the tacos. A flavorful ensemble of chicken, cilantro, and cheese. They're like a fiesta in your mouth. But my friends, Meat Bite is more than just a place to fill your belly. It's a live comedy show featuring a cast of characters who will keep you entertained from the moment you enter to the moment you waddle out, satisfied and sore from laughing. The staff, led by Mohammed, the charismatic ringmaster of this culinary circus, will make you feel like you've stepped into a stand-up comedy special. Mohammed, with his infectious laughter and encyclopedic knowledge of the menu, will guide you on a journey of gastronomic discovery. And as the food arrives, you'll swear you can hear the kitchen staff performing an impromptu improv set, their spatulas the microphones, the grill their stage. So, dear friends, if you seek a culinary experience that will tantalize your taste buds and tickle your funny bone, look no further than Meat Bite. Prepare yourself for a night of laughter, bellowing bellies, and more food jokes than you can handle. On at it, my hilarious gourmands. Why Hill Kitchen Brewing, the culinary Valhalla of Raleigh. Attention, foodies. Prepare to be tantalized by Why Hill Kitchen Brewing, a foodie haven that will leave you craving more. Imagine a culinary paradise where the staff greets you with the warmth of 1,000 suns and the ambience exudes creativity and vibrancy. Why Hill's Instagram-worthy setting is a feast for the eyes, making it the perfect spot for a brunch that'll make your friends green with envy. But let's get to the heart of the matter, the food. The Brussels sprouts are so good, they'll make you wonder if they're made of unicorn tears. The strawberries and champagne salad is a delectable dance of flavors that will leave you breathless. And don't even get us started on the beer sampler. It's like a liquid symphony that'll have you begging for an encore. Now about that burger you heard rumors about. Let me tell you, it's a legend in its own right. But hold on there, my burger-loving friend. While the bun and meat are undeniably top-notch, that pimento cheese is a bit of a love or hate situation. So proceeds with caution if you're not a fan. Okay, I lied. I'm just yanking your chain. Why Hill's Burger is a masterpiece, and you'd be a fool not to give it a try. And while the service may not always be as quick as a greased lightning bolt, it's always friendly and attentive. So, do yourself a favor and book a reservation at Why Hill Kitchen Brewing today. Just remember, they charge a small kitchen fee of $3 because, let's be real, culinary magic doesn't come cheap. But trust me, it's worth every enchanted penny. In the grand tapestry of Raleigh's dining scene, Why Hill Kitchen Brewing shines like a beacon of excellence. It's a place where the food is divine, the atmosphere is electric, and the memories are made to last. So what are you waiting for? Go forth and experience the culinary nirvana that is Why Hill. Just don't forget to thank us later. Step into the culinary circus of the Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar, where the fish leap from the tanks and onto your plate with the agility of acrobats. Get ready to embark on a gastronomic roller coaster that will leave your taste buds giggling with glee. From their mind-boggling sushi to their burgers that make your jaw drop like a hippo in a mud bath, the Cowfish has got something to satisfy even the most indecisive of diners. Picture this, a bento box that's so packed with goodness, it's like a sushi party in your belly. And for the kiddos, they've got adorable crispy rice treats in the shape of sushi that will make their eyes sparkle like a disco ball. Like a maestro conducting an orchestra, our server Kirsten danced around effortlessly, delivering our plates with the precision of a sharpshooter. She even whispered sweet nothings to the drinks, which arrived at our table faster than a cheetah on caffeine. The Notball Sheep Burger was a symphony of flavors, a meaty masterpiece that left my taste buds doing the Macarena. And oh, that Mad Mango Kado roll, it was like a tropical paradise exploding in my mouth. The avocado melted like butter, the mango danced with a sweet tang, and the rice kissed my tongue with a gentle embrace. But wait, there's more. The lobster and crab spring rolls were like tiny cannons of seafood delight, each bite sending a burst of briny goodness to my taste buds. The chocolate cake was the grand finale, a decadent curtain call that received a standing ovation from our table. So, if you're looking for a culinary experience that's as entertaining as it is delicious, look no further than the Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar. It's like a circus for your stomach, a comedy club for your taste buds, and a party that will make your inner foodie do a happy dance. Midwood Smokehouse, a bombastic BBQ extravaganza. Step into the smoky nirvana that is Midwood Smokehouse, folks. This ain't your average barbecue joint, it's a porkapalooza that'll have your taste buds dancing the Texas two-step. First up, the Carolina pork. Oh, baby, it's moist, tender, and packed with more flavor than a southern preacher on a Sunday morning. But hold your horses, there's more. The 1930 cheese steak is a brisket bonanza, with 5 layers of cheesy goodness. It's like a symphony of meat and cheese that'll make your stomach sing. And let's not forget the sides. The sweet potato fries are sweet, the mac and cheese is cheesy, and the cornbread, well, let's just say it's the best in the biz. Trust us, this cornbread is so good, you'll be tempted to skip the main course and just order a whole skillet. Now, let's talk about the service. These folks are like a well-oiled machine, constantly checking on you and making sure your every need is met. It's like having a personal butler, but with a barbecue twist. And the staff's attention to cleanliness is impeccable, folks. They even sanitize the ketchup bottles. I mean, who does that? It's like they're trying to prevent condiment cooties. But back to the food, because let's face it, that's what we're all here for. The brisket is a masterpiece, melt in your mouth, tender and bursting with flavor. The ribs, the burnt ends, the chicken, Everything is cooked to perfection and smothered in the most delicious barbecue sauces known to man. And don't forget the hush puppies, people. These bad boys are the size of tennis balls, crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. It's like a party in your mouth, with a southern twang. So, there you have it, folks. Midwood Smokehouse is the barbecue paradise you've been searching for. Whether you're a seasoned barbecue aficionado or a newbie just discovering the joys of smoked meats, this place will have you squealing with delight. And remember, if you're not satisfied, just ask for Diana Beachy's. The server who'll make sure your experience is as perfect as a slice of smoked pork heaven. Stanbury, a culinary adventure into the wild west of fine dining. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, for the wild west of fine dining has arrived in Raleigh, and its name is Stanbury. Get ready to lasso some of the most tantalizing dishes you've ever laid eyes upon. Their ever-changing menu is a cowboy's dream, featuring delicacies that would make John Wayne himself do a double take. From the mouth-watering Paris beef tartar that'll give your taste buds a wild ride, to the roasted marrow that's so rich, it'll make you forget your worries, Stanbury's got something for every palate. But hold your horses, partner. Getting a table at this culinary rodeo can be a bit of a stampede. Like a cattle drive, you'll have to show up early, get your name down, and wait your turn. But don't let that deter you, because the adventure that awaits is worth the extra effort. Once you're inside, prepare to be greeted by a cozy and casual atmosphere that's more like a frontier saloon than a stuffy dining room. The friendly staff will saddle you up to your table and guide you through the culinary maze. Now, about that food. It's like a symphony of flavors that'll make your taste buds do the hokey pokey. The crispy sweet potato is so divine, you'll wonder why you've been eating boring old potatoes your whole life. And the pancit cake is a sweet and savory masterpiece that'll make you want to yodel with joy. But don't just take my word for it. Hear from the satisfied diners who've left the following raves. OMG, the scallops were so good, I could have eaten them until I was a bloated sea lion. The pork chop was so tender, it practically jumped off my plate and did the electric slide. The blueberry cheesecake mousse was like a dessert cloud floating on a bed of sweet dreams. So, if you're looking for a culinary adventure that's as wild and wonderful as the Wild West itself, saddle up and head on over to Stanbury. Just remember to bring your appetite and your patience for the wait, and get ready for a taste experience that'll leave you howling for more. Attention Raleigh food enthusiasts, prepare to be blown away by Cucciolo Terrazza, the pasta paradise and culinary oasis. Picture this. My fellow food-loving compatriots, you step into Cucciolo Terrazza, a shrine to culinary excellence, and you're immediately enveloped in a symphony of industrial chic and elegant ambience. Like a modern-day version of Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, the scene is set for an unforgettable dining experience. As you settle into your plush seats, your taste buds prepare themselves for a journey that will make even the most seasoned pasta pilgrim weak at the knees. The Nduja Arancini, as graceful as a newborn swan, arrives at your table, its crispy shell enveloping a symphony of spicy sausage and creamy aioli. Next, the Margherita Pizzit, like a pizza-loving cherub, descends from the heavens, its puffy crust a canvas for the holy trinity of tomato sauce, cheese, and fresh herbs. It's so light and airy, it's like eating a cloud that's been kissed by the Italian sun. But wait, there's more. Cries your waiter, as the main event arrives, 3 tantalizing pastas, each a masterpiece in its own right. The sausage campanelle dances on your tongue like a playful toddler, its tomato ragu a flavorful playground for your taste buds. The spinach and artichoke ravioli, with its slightly watery interior, might be the only flaw in this otherwise flawless culinary galaxy. But fear not, dear patrons, for the elk bolognese, with its earthy notes and toothsome noodles, is a carnivorous delight that will make even the most steadfast vegetarian shed a tear of joy. As the sun sets on your dining experience, a complimentary tiramisu, as creamy as a baby duckling's feathers, arrives at your table, a sweet and fitting end to an unforgettable feast. Throughout your meal, you'll be treated like royalty by the staff, who are as attentive as a mother hen with a brood of newly hatched chicks. They'll guide you through the menu, pace your courses, and ensure that you never feel rushed or unwelcome. In conclusion, Cucciolo Terrazza is not just a restaurant, it's a culinary time machine that will transport you to the heart of Italy. The pasta is out of this world, the ambience is divine, and the service is impeccable. Consider yourself warned, my foodie friends. Once you step into this culinary wonderland, you may never want to leave. 5 stars, with an extra 5 for the celestial pasta and the angelic staff. Cucciolo Terrazza, you are the pasta perfection we've all been craving. Los Ramblers, where the tapas and laughs flow like sangria. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to have your taste buds tantalized and your funny bone tickled at the extraordinary Los Ramblers. This Raleigh gem is like a Spanish fiesta served on a silver platter. Everything's delicioso, even the jokes. First off, let's give a standing ovation to our server, Cooper, the human GPS of tapas. With his uncanny ability to guide us through the menu, it's like he's Christopher Columbus charting the uncharted waters of our stomachs. The food, oh boy, where do we even start? It's like a culinary magic show. The patatas bravas, explosive with flavor, leaving you wondering if your taste buds have been set on fire by a tapas-wielding magician. The paella, a symphony of seafood, complete with a cameo appearance by some dancing shrimp. But wait, there's more. The Brussels sprouts were so undercooked, they were practically doing jump squats on our plates. And the chicken empanadas. They were like those tiny, adorable golden nuggets you find in a leprechaun's treasure chest, and these tasted better than leprechaun gold. Now, let's talk drinks. The sangria is like a liquid vacation to Barcelona, minus the jet lag and annoying tourists. And the cocktails. They're crafted with such precision, you'd swear they were made by a team of mixologist ninjas. The atmosphere. It's like stepping into a Spanish dream. The walls are adorned with colorful tiles, the music is lively, and the staff is so friendly, you'll feel like you've wandered into a giant horror festival. But seriously, folks, Los Ramblers is a foodie paradise and a comedy club rolled into one. It's like they hired Jerry Seinfeld to do their menu tasting and design their ambience. So gather your tapas-loving pals, put on your stretchy pants, and get ready for a night of gastronomic chuckles and laughter louder than a Spanish bullfight.